Oh, why was it muted? Okay. Oh, why was it muted? Well, anyway. So, I'm just doing this. Jesus Christ. I'm just doing a stream because I want to take apart this, garage door opener. And see if there's anything good in it. And maybe so that people have a kind of reference for garage door openers and what they look like inside. I'm pretty sure my friend Jupiter gave me this. And this is like a high-powered thing, but it's been out in the rain, so I'm sure the capacitors are not gonna bother me. So I'll get rid of this. I'm surprised there's no bugs in here, and it's like really clean. Let's get rid of this ribbon cable, however that comes out. I have no idea how that comes out. Oh, it's just whatever you call it, type of connector. So these are trim pots that look really funny because they're so long. I wonder if, yeah, you can take those off, but I should probably keep them in case they're useful. And there's more trim pots, and big transformer. I like this red thing. Bunch of surface mount chips that I wonder if there's anything more to this. No, it's just this one board actually. So it is looking like there's pretty much nothing in here, which I guess makes sense, because something like this, it makes sense that the bulk of it would just be power and then some simple microcontroller stuff. this has a controller on it for these bars. I wonder, I don't know, maybe I could use this ribbon cable for something else, I don't know. But yeah, it says ASCII. I'm guessing there's gonna be pretty much nothing underneath this, because it looks like the board is just flush to the metal pretty much. So pretty much this whole thing is just gonna be, I guess, kind of a nice housing to build something in, but pretty much nothing in terms of components really to like scrap. But whatever, I got it for free. Got these little clips holding the board in. I think that's what's holding them. Oh, it slides out like this. Huh. Yeah, and then nothing on the back. Of course. Why would there be? So yeah, this thing is very boring. There's some kind of nice voltage regulators. So the voltage regulators will be nice, I guess. But yeah. Dang. That's super boring. But I guess let's see what the actual case looks like together without that stuff. It's just open back here. But yeah, this metal looks like it'll probably be really easy to drill through, which is nice. It's that kind of, I don't know how to describe it. it's aluminum. That's actually really light. Like it feels like nothing. And this type of aluminum that's really nice for building your own stuff, and it has this kind of dry feeling to it when you touch it. Like, that's the only way I know how to describe it, is it feels really dry. Like, and brittle-ish, but it's like, it's really solid. Like, you can hear it resonate. But I really like this kind of metal, because you can just drill through it like it's cheese or something. The faceplate is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use this housing for something. But yeah, in general, I guess also I have some updates on, I just took this harmonist pedal that I've had for a long time and don't really actually use, and I replaced the crystal in it with I think the crystal in it originally was like 16 megahertz, and I replaced it with a 4 megahertz. So if you go on the very low pitch setting, it almost is like a pitched down echo. It's so like the clock is running so slow on it. It didn't affect the quality at all. I mean, like, these pedals, they aren't very, the audio isn't very good quality in the first place. It's really hard to make pitch shifting sound realistic or good at all. You know, and the change I made to it didn't really change the timbre of it at all. It just kind of, I guess, made it slower, and that's about it. So it was pretty, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, because it definitely sounds different now. And I just like that I have something that isn't the typical pitch bend sound. And then I've also worked on this speak and learn. So that's up on Etsy right now. I don't know. We'll see if anybody wants it. It's, I don't know, with speaking spells and stuff, like, it gets kind of tedious doing them, because, you know, you could, you know, have like 10 switches everywhere and like just a ton of different bends, but really, like, the bends are going to be doing a pretty similar thing, and a lot of them in combination are going to crash. So it's kind of like, you know, do you want to put the effort in to make a bunch of switches that mostly just result in the thing crashing a lot of the time? Or do you just want to keep a few stable switches for bends that work pretty reliably? And I usually want to do the latter. But yeah, I wonder what that, it had a residue on the glass. I don't know if I had put that there. I've been starting to, this is another thing I've started to do, I guess, is you know, I use Mod Podge on stuff, but it is very slow to dry when you use the outdoor Mod Podge, and sometimes it just doesn't seem to ever actually dry, even if I just leave something in front of a fan for days, or in the sunlight, or use a heat gun on it. So I've been crushing up ash and just painting dry ash to kind of make it not be sticky. 'Cause yeah, it just really stays sticky, I don't know, for so long. But yeah, then there is one other cool thing though that I found out. I wish I could remember what I tore this out of, but I'm pretty sure it was just an answering machine. And I pick up answering machines a lot, mainly because they have these, the way the resistors are is they're a lot easier to scrap out than on a lot of other stuff, because they're, I don't know, they're just, there's more lead to them on a lot of answering machines and modems and stuff. So you have a much better chance of scrapping resistors that are actually gonna, you know, not fall apart or whatever. But I got this thing, took it apart, whatever. I think I've used the housing of it already for something, but I looked up this chip. It is MM45104N. Because I was just like, it's been a while since I've looked over everything to see what I have, and I found a different answering machine that I had taken apart that actually I, for some reason, forgot that it has like 5 or 6 hex inverters in it that I need to scrap out, because those are always useful. But this chip on here, I looked it up. These two I didn't get any results for, and then this one is just a generic 8-bit microcontroller by Intel. It's P8050. That's pretty boring, whatever. Those are really common, but this chip is really kind of uncommon because what it actually, it's a speech synthesizer, and I assume that it was probably used in the answering machine's caller ID or something like that to read, to just read stuff to you, read phone numbers or maybe names, and then it has these other two chips that are likely the ROM that stores all of the words that the speech synthesizer can say, whereas this chip is the main actual synthesizer bit. These are the ROM. Well, this one might be ROM, this one might be a controller to interface between them. But it's pretty cool. This I forgot what it was called now. It's called a Digitalker by Moser, and yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just one of those really early speech synthesis things. This is the Intel chip here is from '82, and I can't remember actually when the Speak and Spell came out. It was probably around a similar time, but you don't really hear much different speech synthesizers. There was kind of just a few places that made them. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. I doubt I will be able to figure out a way to control it or use it for anything, but so I'll probably just end up scrapping everything off this board, and just keeping that chip because, well, all three of those chips, because they're just pretty cool. That it's a speech synth chip. One of the other things I did want to look up was this little board here has something kind of interesting on it, so I'll look that up right now. Huh. I guess that's, maybe I looked it up before and I couldn't find anything, because yeah, SC7909OP, QHLB9205. Yeah, I can't figure out what that is. Nothing online. And then MC 145167 is dual phase locked loop frequency synthesizer. For 46/49 megahertz boring, whatever. I don't give a shit. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's the end of the stream. I just wanted to take apart that garage door opener, and it turned out to be extremely boring, and then I don't know, just gloat over the fact that I have that old speech synth chip, so yeah.